This is
All right.
Journeyman 2, and I'm here playing a Colossus-Pool deck with another special guest.
Hello, hello. My name is Maggie Doldine. Mostly I just go by Maggie. I'm playing a Deadpool-Protection deck that I'm looking to post on Marvel CDV either soon or after this video comes out, depending on how the timing works. We're going up against Strife because every other matchup is surprisingly terrible for Deadpool in the next Evolution box.
So I've got the setup finished here. Strife's Grasp in play with 16 threats on it. Uncontrollable Power is going to be adding some additional threat based on the card types in our hands. Deadpool over here has started with Psychic Inertia, so he needs to attack and thwart this round in order to get rid of it. And I've got Mental Transferal, which is just going to redirect damage to Hope.
So I'm going to have to punch Hope in the face this turn for one before anything else happens, probably.
Yeah. She might just punch herself.
Oh yeah, she can do that. But it's probably going to have to be me so I can also get rid of this thing. Let's find out.
I just want to say I put this deck together 5 minutes ago. It is completely untested. So I hope this doesn't drag your deck down.
Let's see, my deck has been tested, but it is a meme deck, and we'll see if it works. I think it'll be good in this matchup.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going first. So I already have Yoo-Hoo. I could have searched it earlier. One of the nice things against the Strife matchup is I can just play Yoo-Hoo.
Oh, you cut out for a second there. Hold on. So what's your mulligan going for?
Okay, mulligans. Okay, so I'm possibly just going to keep most of these. Let's see, because turn one, Yoo-Hoo plus Katana isn't a bad start. The cards I'm most looking for are Symbiote Suit and Chimichanga Truck, but they're not immediately useful, so I don't know if I need to get them turn one.
What about using your alter ego to get that Stun and Confuse card?
I was thinking about doing that, yes. It is an acceleration early against a villain that moves fast, but if I also Yoo-Hoo, that's not so bad. I could also consider playing Black Widow. Black Widow is actually kind of core to the deck because she stops you from... So the thing with Deadpool is he only cares about a certain number of encounter cards. He doesn't really care about most minions. He doesn't really care about getting attacked by the villain. So the few cards he does care about, I can use Black Widow to re-roll them into something else. So I'm kind of interested in playing Black Widow. And maybe I just skip Katana and then play the zero-cost Stun Confuse. Or I play the Katana and we don't thwart for 16. Those are my main choices right now.
Well, I guess you do want to try to both attack and thwart, but maybe that's not the biggest deal because you're not...
I can attack and thwart if I play either Yoo-Hoo or Katana, so that's not a problem. The only question is just simply, are we worried enough about Strife's Grasp that I should just take 8 off this thing turn 1? I think we are. I think Strife gets easier after this thing is dealt with.
So I did draw
and you can't thwart, and you're not very good at thwarting. You do have Shadow Cut.
So if he puts a little bit of threat on, we can just ignore that crisis for a couple turns.
Then I am going to play the Katana, I think. Although I also don't get to Stun Confuse him, but I'm also not accelerating, so I think that's probably acceptable. I'll do this some other time. So, just going to take my first turn right now. Okay, playing these, playing this, playing that. Flip to hero mode, so let's see. First, Hope Summers is going to attack. That will deal 1 damage to Strife, which gets redirected to herself. Then I will thwart this for 1 and Katana for 2. I could have technically Katana Hope instead, but I kind of want to leave her. Like, she might end up needing to take another point of damage somewhere.
All right. That gets rid of your...
So that gets rid of this. Let's go ahead and thwart for 2 with Black Widow. And that's my first turn.
All right. Well, I opened up with a resource bloat hand here. So what we're going to do... I got 2 triple resources. I'm actually going to spend Genius on Pewter Studio. And just go ahead and see what that pulls. Bulletproof Protector.
Well, that's literally the perfect draw.
There we go. 1 triple resource for Organic Steel. And then 1 triple resource for Shadowcat. There we go. She'll go ahead and thwart 2 off of Strife's Grasp. And we're going to flip up, gain a tough, use Bulletproof Protector to gain a second tough, and then Colossus will thwart 1 off of Strife's Grasp. And hopefully I'm not adding too much extra threat because of my low hand size here.
Yeah, we should be doing pretty decent. Alright, new hand. Now I have the stun confused.
So I'm actually
and I also
adding
have 4 events.
I have 3 events, so I'm adding 3 potentially.
I am going to discard this card as fire. It doesn't do anything yet, so it seems like a safe discard. So I'll just add a 3.
So
are you going to discard, or are you just going to?
I think I'm just going to add 3 here.
Live with it. That's probably fine.
If he does scheme,
again, I can Yoo-hoo in a pinch.
Yeah. Okay, so he is first attacking you for...
Yep. Taking this.
3.
He's got 4 attack.
Alright.
Plus 2. I will take 6.
And I'm going to take mine to the face as well. And we'll just lose that tough. And then...
Alright.
Cards.
Okay, mine first. Your obligation, which is probably just a straight positive.
Just going to exhaust, and we'll shuffle that Bulletproof Protector back into the deck.
Unless, of course, he draws his activation card, then it might not be a straight positive. Well, you have great responsibility. Oh, hey, he drew the activation card.
Return upgrade or support I control to my hand. I will return Pewter Studio. And then he's going to be scheming just 1 in a boost, so we'll see how big the boost is.
Sorry, is this your responsibility? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, we'll see. It's only scheming for 1, so I think...
Then that's, I guess you can take responsibility for it. It's your move.
Alright. Okay, we're going to replay the studio. Dig for something. Steel Fists. That's alright. Should Shadowcat thwart the main or thwart Strife's Grasp? Are we going to clear this? Or should we sit
So let's see. Realistically, he is not going to be able to kill us this turn. He will kill me, dropping me to Alter Ego, but that's the plan, I think. And and I think we're going to confuse him this turn. And we kind of want to use that confuse. And then next turn I can just search Yoo-hoo.
Alright.
So I think we just focus on Strife's Grasp, is all that is to say.
Flip up, tough, invulnerability, and Machine Man for Steel Fist. Lose a tough, get it back with Organic Steel.
You're stunning and confusing him.
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought that's what we were talking about. Otherwise, I could play Machine Man and thwart for 4.
I was talking about my own stun confused card, but you could play Machine Man instead, but you can also play Steel Fist. Certainly, they're both like I've got other plays I can make. I could just play Assess IPAC.
Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead with that. Hope will thwart 1 here, and then I'll have Shadowcat thwart 2 off the main. Keep that safe, and pass it to you.
All right. So let's see. So we want to use this confuse immediately because if we don't, then he's gonna get stalwart like next turn, and then it'll just go to waste. So I am flipping an alter ego this round. So assess the situation. Just gonna like put this in front of me because otherwise I will forget that I do this all the time. I will just play it and then forget that I played it and just draw a normal hand.
For sure.
Gonna play the iPack, not use it yet. Could keep this in hand for next turn. First of all, I will just Katana because it's basically free. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let this thing go to waste. I will flip to Alter Ego, recover 8. Discard this because I don't think it'll be useful next turn. And I'll draw a 7-card hand.
Nice.
I have to get up for a moment, but just go through the villain phase without me until it gets to my encounter cards.
It looks like he's going to be adding 2 threat for me. And over here, let's take a look at this hand. 2 upgrades, 2 supports, 2 events, and a resource. So 4 threat total, 2 for each of us going on the main. And then he is stunned against me, confused against Deadpool, encounter card for Colossus, encounter card for Deadpool. Wow, there's some lag happening here. Colossus' encounter card, Psychic Override. Choose a card type, then discard each card from your hand that is not of that type. Draw up to your hand size. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each card of the chosen type in your hand. Okay, I'm going to choose Upgrade because I want to keep Iron Will. We're going to discard all the non-upgrades, draw 3 more cards, and there's 1 upgrade still in our hand, so puts 1 threat on the main scheme. And Deadpool's encounter card is 0. Guard Patrol Toughness. If the player who defeated 0 does not have at least 3 cards of the same type in their hand, shuffle him into the encounter deck. Not the worst guy to have in the encounter deck either. So, first player transfers back to Deadpool. Hope over here transfers back to Deadpool. So I think we'll likely play Iron Will and try to just thwart off of Strife's Grasp there. Let's see. Oh, are you back?
I have returned, so is it? 0. So it looks like I drew a minion. Unfortunately, he's a minion with Guard Patrol and Toughness, so I actually have to deal with him. But I do have a Katana for that job. Oh, did I get exhausted? Oh, no.
Maybe you just didn't. I don't think you got exhausted. I think you're just not ready from last phase.
Cool. All right, so I have all of my strongest cards in hand, it looks like, so hopefully I can play all of them. Moira, Truck, and It Ain't Over. Now I really wish that I'd put an acceleration on the villain or on the scheme last round so I could use Montage for the extra resource. But I don't want to do that now, so probably going to iPack, and that'll let me do everything. So, let's see, I could Mutant Education to put some stuff back in, but I don't think that's worth it yet.
I think we're going to
actually, another important question. Do I need a Yoo-Hoo?
Yeah, I was thinking if we just have 4 thwarts for 2, we're going to be 1 short on Strife's Grasp, so we do need an additional thwart from somewhere.
Yeah, so I either sacrifice Black Widow or I have to Yoo-Hoo, it looks like. We are counting Hope, right? So there's me plus Hope plus
I have Iron
plus
Will.
you.
So I'll be at 2, Shadowcat's at 2, so we have 8 if you don't sacrifice Black Widow. 10 if you do.
Yeah, and if I Yoo-Hoo, we also get to keep Shadowcat around for chump blocking purposes, which is nice. And also I have to deal with the 0 who has... Well, Patrol doesn't affect the side schemes, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, it looks like I'm Yoo-Hooing. But if I'm Yoo-Hooing, maybe I can play... Actually, I think I can, because I can afford Moira, so I can just play... All right, I have to iPack, but 1-2, Moira McTaggart's. Discard Katana. Search for Yoo-Hoo. I don't actually get to use the truck. I could have thwarted last turn, but I didn't know I'd draw truck, so that's just life. All right, flip to hero side. Exhaust Moira. Draw a card. I guess I don't even have to use iPack. I guess I need to use iPack if I wanted to play the second Katana, but that's not super important. Oh, no, now I remember. I have to play Yoo-Hoo and It Ain't Over. Okay, so yes, iPack, draw 2. Give me a shit. I don't know how PG your channel is, but Symbiote Suit is the most important card in the deck. Followed by It Ain't Over, the other most important card in the deck.
Yeah, you definitely need your Yoo-Hoo first, so that the main scheme goes.
Yeah, there's no question that I can't get away with not Yoo-Hooing. Can I get away without playing It Ain't Over? Because I can Mutant Education these things back in. I can't do that for the Symbiote Suit. But I only have 1 Mutant Education left.
Yeah, the truck I don't think is super critical right now. So
there's no question I'm Yoo-Hooing. There's no question about that whatsoever. I think I'm just going to have to skip the Symbiote Suit and hope that my deck can function without it, which I've won with it, certainly. It's just really annoying.
Endurance is probably a okay substitute.
Well, I don't get to play Endurance either.
Oh, no.
I guess I don't have to play the truck if I'm but no, the truck's better than Endurance, certainly. So 1, 2, truck. 1.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Hold on.
We gotta pop the main scheme first.
Slight concern, I guess. The moment I get rid of this side scheme, so I don't want to play It Ain't Over on this scheme. I want to play it on the next one.
Yep.
But if I get rid of this now, it'll make your cards more expensive.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I don't really have too much to play other than Iron Will, really.
I guess your turn was already just Iron Will and nothing anyway, so if it costs 1 more, it's the same turn.
Yeah.
Like, unless you really wanted to flip down and hold on to armor up.
Or I guess
even then, you can still do that.
I could have flipped down and played Superpower Training, which might help both of us.
But I think I need to play It Ain't Over on the second main scheme, and I am Deadpool, and I'm just going to have to annoy the other player. So, Yoo-Hoo.
Well, here's
the alternative.
So if you do Yoo-Hoo and Endurance and discard It Ain't Over, once I play Superpower Training, you'll be able to get It Ain't Over out from that if you really want to.
That is technically a thing I can do. Like, certainly It Ain't Over doesn't actually have text yet because, no acceleration.
Yeah.
So that is a benefit. Depends on how much thwarting we think we'll be able to do, and it does let you. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We'll go with your plan. I'll take my +3 health.
Yeah, I'm just thinking as
the poor man's Symbiote Suits.
I've got Yoo-Hoo in my hand now.
So I play the Endurance, and then I will Yoo-Hoo for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think should be enough.
Yeah, sounds good.
Then Hope finishes it off.
Wait. I'll finish that.
Oh, right. The whole plan was to not finish it off. Okay, I see.
Katana and Hope could take out 0, maybe?
Yep, Katana for 0. Hope for 0, and then what am I just punching Strife in the face? You with Iron Will you get to do the last 2.
Yeah.
So punch. I guess no. There's no difference between 4 health and 6. I am expecting to die in 1 hit. That's basically the plan. So punch Strife.
And I think how many of these telekinetic waves have we seen? I think that's the only thing to be concerned about. We've seen 1. He's got 2 more. We've seen an advance.
Should be. There is a question. Okay, I had this brief concern. It's like Endurance. Strife can kill me if Endurance is the lowest cost upgrade I have in play because
Oh
he
yeah.
returns Endurance to my hand when I'm an Alter Ego and I die.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, you do have Black Widow,
But
so
I have
that's
an eye pack, so I can live with that. And I have like
so my turn was Limitless, Armor Up for Iron Will, and I think I might have to sacrifice Shadowcat because in order
well,
to
you
play
can just.
Superpower, I have to flip down and use Studio.
Oh well, I thought you were just going to thwart for 2 and then flip down.
I kind of want to get Superpower out just because it'll get us 2 cards without having to deal with the increased cost.
Oh yeah, I get that, but I mean you have 2, so but you can still do that by. I'm confused. Why do you need to sack Shadowcat?
So if I thwart now, I won't be able
Yeah.
to play Superpower Training. 'Cause it's
Oh,
gonna
right.
cost
That
2.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Shadowcats. Neither of us care about chump blocks that much. I
Yeah.
don't think. So
Let's put it back
Shadowcat's
in the
life
deck.
is probably worth less than that superpower training.
I'll attack
Sorry,
for
Kitty.
2 here. Flip down, use Studio. Or wait, I should put something back in the deck first, huh? Let's... Maybe it's Armor Up.
See, steel fists are about to lose their value, so it could be protector, but you
Both
don't
of
need
them
it
already
next
in.
turn. So
I just put Armor Up in, and okay, Made of Rage is a good one to sacrifice here for Superpower Training. Put 6 on that. And then Shadowcat will pop Strife's Grasp. It will flip into Living Bomb, which has 3 on it. And that's going to advance the main scheme to stage 2A. And then to 2B. Comes in with 0. Alright, we each get +2 hand size. He has Stalwarts, and all of our cards cost +1 to play.
well, at least it means I'll see my symbiote suit faster.
Wow.
It also means I can do some shenanigans with bait and switch in this fight because I can play it as like my last card, and then he'll have 1 attack.
Mulligan and Strife is kind of wild. I could just get a completely new 8 cards here.
That is true. You can't actually play any of these, but
that's unfortunate. If I had like Stick-to-Itiveness and Machine Man out, it would be nice. But
yeah, or some meta games.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're playing meta games.
I'm not. I thought about it. I was concerned he wouldn't have enough leftover resources, but I do like extra like syncs with him, like Machine Man. But
could be that you want Blackout but not Tic-Tac-Toe since Colossus can't actually use the healing much.
But the Blackout is
although you can still heal allies,
right? And he's got Steel Fist, so I kind of stuck away from the Stun and Confuse in Pool because he already has Stun and Confuse.
True enough.
So yeah, I wasn't too sure, and he's got other upgrades he needs to play. I don't know. We should get to the villain phase.
Yep. So +2. No more counting cards in our hand for that anymore. I'm ready. Oh, did Hope take another damage somewhere?
Not from me.
Okay, so she should have. She has 1 damage on her. Anyway, so I'm getting attacked. His attack power is 1, 2. So I have 3 events, so 4 attack. I am going to die from this attack. Good thing I'm Deadpool.
There goes the next advance. That's nice. All right, he schemes on me for just 1. Wow, 5. Nice going, forearm. Okay, and now we're on to the encounter cards.
I have to reap the consequences of IPAT.
I guess I should
extreme measures.
Whoops. I should have used Armor Up, and then that wouldn't even count towards Mulligan either.
Is this thing worth re-rolling? It might be. This thing is messed up.
After a player card enters play, its controller takes indirect damage equal to that card's printed card.
I need to re-roll this because
I don't care
do anything about
indirect because I'm tough. You could at least recover first.
Yeah.
And you've got a bunch of 0 and 1 cost cards.
Well, they're 1 and 2 cost cards.
Oh, that's true. But it's printed cost, right? Yeah, you only take damage equal to the printed cost.
That is true, right? But what I mean is
Yeah.
that I might be wasting some of these anyway.
There's a lot
It's
to
up
be
to. I guess
thwarting out here.
if you don't respect extreme measures, then I guess I don't either.
I'm just worried that will pull like a telekinetic wave here. I should have used
Fair
one though.
enough.
If I pull
That's
a
also why
telekinetic
I
wave,
wanted to reroll it, because we've already got a lot of threat to deal with.
yeah.
Telekinetic wave probably only schemes for like 2. We just happen to draw 4 on. But fine. Fine, let's see what happens next.
Yo.
Telekinetic wave. Are we re-rolling that one?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I am, because I don't want to return iPack to my hand and have to play it again.
Boom. Watch it be the third wave.
Okay. New card is Dragoness. I'm completely fine with
Oh,
Dragoness.
that's much better.
Although she has to die. I don't think I can just face tank.
I got Thumbelina. Return the highest cost upgrade I
Alright, I
control
can't let her
to
scheme when I have my 5 scheme.
to my hand. So I will just return Organic Steel
Thumbelina.
to my hand.
I don't even know if returning Organic Steel is that bad.
Yeah, it was half dead anyways.
Just-
I shouldn't even have a second tough right now because I'm an alter ego.
Oh yeah, you lost it. You'll get it back very shortly because it is in fact your turn.
All right, I will take Hope. Well, I'm wondering if I need to like Spider-Man is good thwarting here. I can play him for free with self-preservation. Stick-to-itiveness lets me get another thwart out. So maybe I don't re-roll this hand. It's just need to keep track of that extra costs.
Now,
Studio.
don't forget about extreme measures, whatever you end up doing.
No, that's true. That's true. So that's going to be after a player card enters play. Ugh, that's gross.
Doesn't count events, at least.
Yeah. How much can I do without playing stuff? I don't think very much. But I do have Bulletproof Protector, so I can at least take 1 or 2 indirect.
So you might, maybe just play a bunch of permanents and alter ego first, and then you lose your Iron Will hero response. Maybe you can preserve a tough for the villain phase.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. So Hope plus Colossus plus Spider-Man straight up clears it.
True.
So I should be able to.
Yeah, that's.
I should be able to just do that way. So Hope Colossus will take 4. And then Self-Preservation and Lockjaw for Spider-Man for 3 thwart. Get rid of that. And then I lose a tough, draw a card from Iron Will. Because I played Spider-Man. Sometimes I go too fast on the streams, but so I played Spider-Man, which dealt me indirect from extreme measures, and then I thwarted it. So the indirect made me lose the tough, which made me draw a card from Iron Will. Okay. The mulligans are all dead, so we'll use 1 mulligan to play Bulletproof Protector, which will get a second tough, and draw a card from Iron Will. Wow. Mulligan and Steel Fist for, and Organic Steel for Stick-to-itiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I wonder if I could have played Nick Fury.
You could, you could play Nick Fury first. And then draw the 3, and you'll adjust it for Stick-to-itiveness. You probably won't be able to use Stick-to-itiveness, but you'll have Nick Fury, which is...
Yeah, that's better. So it's the same. Gives you a thwart and a jump. Okay, so we'll do everything except Stick-to-itiveness to play Nick Fury. Draw 3.
Oh, wow. Doubles.
Energy and Steel Fist for Stick. And then we will just sack the Strength to ready. And then where do you want the thwart? I got 4 thwart. Just
let's see.
Living Bomb. Get the Crisis out.
Let's consider how much danger we're in. We can... So first things first, Thumbelina might be a problem for you since like, although I guess you're not doing much damage to her, so that's just life.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just jump my attack with Nick, and then she pings a tough, which draws me a card, which is fine.
Yeah, so we
Sucks.
can we can leave her around for a turn then.
Yeah. I'm probably decking, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I can definitely deal with Dragoness, so that's not a concern. So,
But if we're both in hero, telekinetic wave is just an attack, so that should be okay.
I just say clear the living bomb.
All
I
right.
can Yoo-hoo this turn.
Strife cannot be defeated. All right. Yes. So living bomb is gone. Victory display.
Yep.
And over to you.
Okay. So, first I'll recover for 8, then truck. Ready. Okay, so spend one of these ready to rumbles for mutant education. I'm going to shuffle. I think it's both of my. Let's see. One of my Yoo-hoos for sure, because I think I need to search it this turn. And what's the other thing? Get my katana. Get It Ain't Over. My plan does involve playing Yoo-hoo this turn, by the way. The question is, do I play it on superpower training, or do I play it on the main scheme?
Mm. If we're being really safe, probably the main scheme. Well, I guess it ain't
on the
over.
other hand, consider we are playing Deadpool and Colossus-Pool. Are we interested in playing safe?
That's true. Are you going to be doing another recovery? I guess maybe not.
Not a second recovery. So I have my activation free. Although I'm probably using it to take out Dragoness.
Mm-hmm. Do you need to?
With
Do you need to get out Weapon X?
That's the current plan. Yes, I think where you're coming from is I can, if I don't play Weapon X, I can use Bait and Switch as my final play, and then I don't have Weapon X, but the main scheme and superpower training are both dealt with. And as a bonus, I will die a second time, which is a bonus.
You do have a card coming from Moira too.
Yeah, so I'm taking that into account. I'm doing all the calculations in my head. So Yoo-hoo plus I think Montage, since it sounds like we're about to. Montage is just looking more useful now that we're getting some acceleration on the main scheme.
Yeah, I guess if you go to Alter Ego, Dragon S might be scheming for a bit.
No, I'm killing Dragoness. That's that's a necessary part of it.
All right, I'm gonna sit back and watch it happen.
Okay. So looks like we're not playing Weapon X, unfortunately. But I will discard Ready to Rumble. Search my deck for Yoo-hoo, the one that I just added. Shuffle again. Flip to hero mode.
Well, you could use the card you get from Weapon X to play Yoo-hoo too, right?
Bait and Switch costs 2. Both these cost 2, so I need the.
Oh, you're doing Bait and
I could do it if I iPack, but I don't want to iPack.
Yeah. Do you need to Bait and Switch if we clear them in?
Well, no, the plan is I'm Yoo-hooing to clear superpower training, and then I'm going to Bait and Switch the main.
Okay.
And it's a pretty good Bait and Switch. Arms to the Teeth is nice, but I'm fine with letting it go. All right, so 1, 2, Yoo-hoo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We both get an upgrade of our choice. I will choose It Ain't Over.
Nice.
I guess there is a risk of me dying, so Strike will scheme on me, but whatever, it's fine. Because I'm going to do this. Take her down. 1, 2, Bait and Switch, and if Strife gets a 0 boost, then I survive the hits.
That's hilarious.
I do not survive the hit. I actually draw a card, though. But whatever. I died, but I boarded for 4 and put an extra acceleration, so now the threshold is 20. That's pretty safe, I think.
Yeah.
Do I leave the taunt in hand? No, I've got more taunts in here. Draw a new hand of 8. Yeah, I haven't drawn any of my taunts yet. They're all here.
All right.
All right.
We've got 4 coming on the main. He is attacking me. We're gonna have Nick Fury block that. The attack is for a lot. 5. Yeah, it's attacking for 5 and a boost. If you have at least 3 cards in your hand that share a type, place 3 threat on the man. I forgot about that. That's better as a boost than an encounter card.
Well, doesn't look like I can Yoo-Hoo again this turn, so we don't have a free get out of jail card like we did before.
Oh wait, Thumbelina is also hitting me. I'll just... Yeah, I've got Bulletproof Protector. I'll let her eat the tough, and I'll draw a card from Iron Will. And then he's scheming on you 1 and 0. That's nice. And then 3 encounter cards. We must have had all the side schemes at this point, so we should be okay, right? Right? Psychic Amnesia. Increase the resource cost of each ally and support by 2. After I play an ally
So
support.
Hope costs 7.
Wow. Oh yeah, I can't even play Hope because we have Hope here.
Oh, well.
Sonic Surge. Discard the top X cards of the encounter deck, where X is the number of cards of the most common type in my hand. Deal. Oh no. Deal each psionic card discard this way to yourself as a face-down encounter card. So I have 1, 2.
So I have never seen Psionic Surge hit a psionic card in my life. I'm sure we'll be fine.
1, that's a psionic.
Well,
2 is not psionic. 3 is psionic. 4, not psionic. So I'm getting these 2 cards.
I did maybe intentionally jinx it. It is true, though. I've literally never seen it work before, so first time for everything.
This one is really bad for Colossus. After I take an event or upgrade, take a damage, and after I recover, spend a mental resource. I can't even recover if I'm at full health based on their latest rule.
Well, you can play some cards to take some damage intentionally.
Mind Trap. Your allies, upgrades, and supports enter play exhausted. So I'm just getting...
You're just mega fucked. Alright, let's see what I got.
Ah, nice.
Oh boy. Black Widow? I could have hit one of your things with this. Well, you know what? I should have used this on Psychic Surge, but I'll use this on Under Fire.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that it looks like I have to part with Genius or X-Mansion. It's X-Mansion. All of my... I can draw it again later. Discard X-Mansion. Let's re-roll this into anything else.
Boy.
Well...
This is a bit awkward.
We have the awkward situation where we haven't explained to the viewers yet that Deadpool's Nemesis is not actually programmed into this TTS mod yet.
I say we shuffle it back in and pull one of these other 2 instead.
So here's what I'm going to do to be completely fair. I'm going to Grim roll this. I re-rolled Shadow of the Past into Underfire, and we'll get these last 2 cards.
Okay. And I don't remember if if Underfire goes back in or not. If it deals you the last encounter card.
Does Underfire still?
I'm not sure.
Do treacheries like in play while they're resolving, or do they like go straight to the discard pile? That's a good question.
So they made an exception for like treacheries that make the villain activate. Those go straight to the discard pile, but different ones don't.
Then I assume Underfire also goes straight to the discard. Well, if that's an exception and treacheries otherwise don't do that, then I guess it's here.
I think. I'm not sure. We will check later. We'll ask Theorel or someone or Sko.
If we want to Grim rule it, I'll just shuffle it back in.
Let's see what these last 2 cards are. I'm guessing... I think at least one is a minion. We haven't seen too many minions. Oh, Master Plan.
Oh. So Master Plan.
I just said we didn't need any side schemes.
Yeah, you also jinxed us earlier because you said, hey, he doesn't have any side schemes left. Place 2 for each Mutant Liberation Front. We have 1 Mutant Liberation Front, and which is the exact perfect one because that means it doesn't gain Surge. I'm happy with that. Each minion gains Toughness. I assume that applies retroactively, and Thumbelina is tough now.
No, Toughness is only when it enters play.
Oh, toughness means the word toughness means that this minion enters play with toughness. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And inertia.
All right, you get hope.
Never give up hope. Yeah, this may look bad, but believe me, this is all part of the plan. Okay, so taunting is much worse in this matchup, I think, but figure something out. 8. Changa. I've got 2 cards left in my deck. I don't think either of them are Deadpool events. I'm pretty sure I'm fresh out of those. If I look through my discard pile, yeah, I am no maximum efforts, no yoo-hoos, no fires. It's fine. We're fine.
This was like
Do we care about Thumbelina at all?
not terribly. She's just gonna scheme for one. I think I have to go down to get rid of some of these things.
Yeah. I think I should just be focusing on the main scheme and doing some baits and some switches. So,
I can
switch to hero form. I will Moira to draw a card. Heat Wisdom. Montage is full power now, so 4, 5, Pete. Use the attack stat on this, so Pete will only take 1 consequential off that. That's nice. So I will Katana and do 1 damage to Thumbelina.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Alright, so here's the new situation. I think I'm going to hideously overpay for bait and switch.
I actually might have to stay up because I don't know if I can even take any damage to get rid of mind alteration.
You can't play the 2 events needed.
So I guess I could play Bulletproof Protector for the ready instead of the tough, actually.
Yeah, I know we all. It's not pretty, but it is technically a thing you can do.
Okay, we will do that.
Yeah, so I'm hideously overpaying for bait and switch. This will cause it. So Strife will attack me for 2.
Another free card. That's nice.
And I draw a card, which is maybe not exactly what I wanted because I deck out. And I can't play this, unfortunately.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
But I use Katana and this thing, so I throw it an attack. So this is gone. So now me and Hope and Pete's can all thwart together. You have 3 thwarts, so you can use that on or you have 3 attacks, so you can hit the assault with your basic.
Yeah, and I've got stick-to-itiveness to.
I don't even know if we care about Mutant Insurrection that much because I have a Katana.
Yeah, I'll just get rid of it. It's not a.
Well, I'll just do this.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Or did I? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I had to do. Okay. And I didn't actually get to play this SS. All right. It's all good. Everything's going according to plan.
Well, in that case, if we're not worried about this, I might just get Thumbelina. Take her out. And stick-to-itiveness with Titanium Muscles to ready. 3 off of this. And then Bulletproof Protector, discarding a tough. Drawing a card.
Is there need to pay one? Did you pay your resource for that?
Yes. We'll drop Mulligan for that.
Yep.
Ready? And then
Mulligan does not seem to be paying off in Colossus.
At least not this one. Just because I'm already getting the +2 hand size from Strife, so it's like, well, I don't really need to draw an additional 8 cards. But the idea was if I draw it opening hand, it's like it just digs deeper into Iron Will.
Yeah, I see the logic.
So I did take a damage, so I can actually recover now. Do I have a mental still? Yes, I do.
Yeah, you've got a few.
So we'll flip down. We will recover, spend hope.
Might even be able to play that mansion.
Do I need to? We'll shuffle that.
Well, it comes in exhausted, so no. But you can probably play the carrot or something.
I can't because it costs 2 additional.
Because it costs 6. Well,
I can exhaust 3 cards.
Okay, well, don't forget, I can eye-pack you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that would do it.
If you want.
Oh wait, no, but then I couldn't get rid of this because I have to exhaust my identity to get rid of this, anyways.
Oh, I see. Yeah, and you had to recover. All right, we can do that later.
Well, maybe before I flip down, I should have played Steel Fists. Or I can just
Yeah,
play.
yeah. Go ahead and
I guess play
just fist
Helicarrier.
this guy before flipping.
Yeah.
What?
Or let's see. I could potentially draw a card. No, I exhausted Studio to get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
So
want to just say that you played Steel Fist before flipping, because there was nothing you could have found.
yeah,
I think all your upgrades.
we will.
I guess you might have top decked an organic steel, and that's what you were hoping to do, and you didn't. So we'll just have to live with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the mansion. And Steel Fist. So did you take the 5 off already?
I didn't because I wasn't sure if we actually. I guess right. This doesn't affect upgrades, so
Yeah.
wouldn't have.
I
So
didn't.
yeah, we'll
I didn't
five
draw
from him.
anything after I flipped down. I drew from Iron Will before I flipped.
Yeah, and did you want to keep the mansion or the carrier? Because the carrier is cheaper.
Yeah. I'm just thinking the extra card draw for mansion is gonna be so much.
Yeah, and you do have titanium muscles, so
Yeah.
there's benefits.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold the mansion. It'll come into play exhausted. Or wait, no, that was
All
the
right.
last one. So these 3 are getting me tripped
That was
up.
the other thing. Did you did
Yeah.
did you do this thing? Oh yeah,
I did.
yeah. These
I
wait.
exhausted Iron Will, Spider-Man, and Studio to get rid of Mind Trap. So I was able to get rid of 2 of those. That was a nasty combo.
Yeah,
Nasty.
but he didn't actually hit you with anything, so it's not the worst.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and Pete Wisdom took a consequential, which he probably won't keep for long. All right. New turn.
1 or 2 consequential. Do you thwart? Or he attacked?
He attacked. He attacked. All right, he thwarted it. You're right. So that actually the main scheme's at 0.
Well, I guess.
I think I was thinking about using Pete to hit this thing for 2.
Yeah, if you want to save his hit point, leave 3 on the.
We leave this thing at 3, but yeah, we can just get rid of. We'll get rid of this, and we'll just say he thwarted that, and then he only had to take 1.
All right. So 5 on.
That's better.
Up to 8, and then he is attacking you.
But it's not as bad as it looks. Don't worry. I always have to say this when I'm playing Deadpool because it always looks bad. His attack power is 1. I've got 3 upgrades. 1, 2, yeah, 3 upgrades. So 4 attack. Dead.
Wait, just 4 attack? You took 6 damage?
4 attack plus 2, so I took exactly 6.
Oh, yeah, the boost.
Look, every single death is great because it just means I get to use more Moira. It's all part of the plan.
Ice schemes on me for 1, 2, 3. And then we have encounter cards.
Okay. First one is Strobe. I am re-rolling that.
All right. Yeah, you definitely don't want the deal 1 damage.
Yeah, and the stun everybody seems. I mean, it's not actually that bad, I guess, but I don't like it. I'm going to Strobe is one of the cards I just don't want to deal with. I would rather take even in advance or something. Psychic Inertia, fine with that. Telekinetic Wave. Well, I did say I could live with it. Return Eye Clock to my hands, and I'm getting schemed on for 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. My card is Advance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 19.
We're still alive, are we?
Yeah. So he's got 8 plus 16. He's at 24.
16. Yeah. 24. That's who cares?
Yeah. Casual. All right.
Check this shit out. All right. It is my turn.
I think I'm the first player now.
Okay, fine. It is your turn. I will wait and do a bit of math.
So I need to pony up for Avengers Mansion here. So we'll go. It's gonna cost 6. Organic Steel, Mulligan, X-Jet, Armor Up, Machine Man. Not my responsibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It comes into play exhausted. After I play a support, exhaust my identity. Get rid of that. Was that worth it?
And Telekinetic Wave, sorry to interrupt. I was just remembering. Telekinetic Wave is a treachery. Pete Wisdom healed.
Oh, nice. We will flip up. Get it tough. Use Titanium Muscles for stick-to-itiveness to ready. Should we need thwart or damage? thwart.
Let's see. So, so I was trying to do was a bit of a calculation on whether I could Yoo-hoo, and it seems like I'm a single resource short, which is tragic.
I guess I should have studioed because I potentially could have gotten bulletproof protector first. So let's roll that back. So studio. Will we get protector? I don't know. Yes, we do. Okay, now we flip up. Now we get the tough, and we spend this and this for the ready. Stamina for protector. Second tough. Draw a card. I think I'll just go for thwart right now if you're gonna do maximum effort.
I mean, I could still make a Yoo-hoo play. It's just that I can't play it with symbiote suits at the same time. If he didn't bounce my eye pack, I would have been able to do both.
I'm not even really doing that. I'm doing 5 thwart. So it's either 5 thwarts or 8 damage. Or some combination of the two.
So yeah, you've got, I think, so again, this threshold is 24. If he kills me again, it'll be 26. But he will go up to, he goes up by 6 at the start of the turn.
I think I
just have to make a Yoo-hoo play and hope that I can suit up next turn. So
over to you. I just did some thwart.
Yeah, do some thwarting because I can't Yoo-hoo the entire thing. Truck heal. I am going to discard maximum efforts, search for Yoo-hoo. Flip to hero side. Katana for 2. Moira. One, 2. Yoo-hoo. I will take 7 damage. 7 damage. Thwart for 7.
Nice.
I have attacked and thwarted. This is gone. I can thwart again. And I'll spend 3 on a second katana. And Pete Wisdom will do his big thwart. See?
Nice.
All is well.
Pete is
all is well. And I got the montage for my suit, so now I can start suiting up.
Okay, a casual 6 more on the main.
I may have. I don't want to alarm you. I don't want to. It is possible that we have lethal.
Oh yeah.
It is possible.
Well, in that case,
I'm not gonna say it's likely. If you have big you have 2 steel fists, we might have lethal.
I'm just gonna let him hit my.
It may have looked like I spent the entire game doing fuck all, but we may have lethal.
All right. He is attacking you.
I am taking the hit. Oh no.
Let's see. I might just.
Keep forgetting about that functionality.
Just for the viewers at home. All 4 of them.
I hope they're not offended by my language.
I think you're okay.
All right, so did he attack you yet?
Yeah, so I took my attack to a tough, drew a card off Iron Will, and now he... Oh, wait, he attacked you, right? We already did your attack, too.
Yeah, he attacked me.
So we're on the encounter cards. Yeah.
Yep.
Guard Patrol.
0.
Oh, and we defeated him last time. Did we shuffle him back in? I can't remember.
I think I had no cards in hand when I killed him.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Because I did it was like a katana plus an attack, so it could have been so it was one of the later things I did.
I think he should have shuffled back in, but I can't remember if we did that. But that guard will slow me
I
down.
get, well, actually, I could have done it earlier. I could have just done the thing that made him. And there was also a whole bunch of milling. Like, he master plans.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fine.
This is like the little stuff that I catch later when I watch it back.
Yep. But I think in this case, it's fine because it's just it was definitely possible for me to sequence so that I killed him first.
That's true.
Because, again, it was just a katana plus an attack, so I could have just done that first before anything else.
All right, what is your card? Nice.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we won't have lethal this turn because I think spending that resource definitely means I can't afford the big combo.
And
I can live with that. I'm re-rolling.
What are we scared of under fire hitting?
Okay, well, I don't think I can afford the combo anyway. Hold on, let me actually count because I don't think I have it. I think I'm one card short of being able to do fire plus efforts plus suit. I need to suit. So if I play suit, it costs these resources. Then fire costs 1, 2, 3 plus the fourth. Yeah, I can't even afford maximum effort. I can't even afford fire anyway, so there's just no reason not to reroll this, I feel like.
Okay. Let's go for it.
Okay, it's Samurai. I'm happy with Samurai.
Nice. You are the first player, and here is Hope.
See, after he attacks you, place a charge counter. So I don't even need to bother with him. He will either scheme for 1 or attack me, and I don't care. Okay, technically speaking, it is possible for him to kill me, and then I take damage equal to the number of charge counters, which kills me at alter ego, but I will always have a choice to not have that happen.
Yep. Unless you draw all 0 cost cards.
Card you control, so I can discard like a katana.
Oh, 1 card you control. Okay, not 1 card in your hands. Got it.
Or a Moira. Or even, it ain't over. Alright, so is it my move?
Yep, you're up.
Alright, so 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suit up. I gain 10 health. I will recover for 9. Truck.
So, I did have Avengers.
So I wonder. Let's play Mutant Education. Sorry, are you just matching out a turn?
Well, I forgot about Mansion. I was wondering if that would have helped you afford this card as fire.
It's possible, but we're past that now. I think I'm just gonna be. I'll just play giant maximum efforts.
Nice.
And I think I'll be happy with it. So I'm going to discard. If I played a Mutant Education to reshuffle two Deadpool cards from my discard pile into my deck, I think I'm going to go with Fire and Efforts. Then I will discard Mutant Education to search for one of those efforts. Okay. Flip to hero mode. Moira. That's an interesting draw because I could actually let you draw 5 cards if you want to exhaust. But you'd need to. But then I can't play maximum effort. So I think I'm just going to. Well, okay. Specifically, here's what I'm going to do.
Well, before you play it, do you want?
I would like to.
With your.
So first of all, yeah, you want me to double cat this guy?
Yeah.
He will be shuffled back in since I did not have the option to do this all earlier. Or maybe I did, but I need to education. Or I wanted to education. So he's dead. I would like to play maximum effort after we flip Strife to phase 3.
Okay. I can probably do that if you want to hold it at a turn.
So
use your allies or something.
Yeah, plus that means you don't have to take the counterattacks.
Oh, true.
I did not resolve a when revealed, so Pete Wisdom's just vibing. I will actually thwart with him. I think he's done his job. Thwart for 3. I will thwart for 3, and Hope will attack for 3.
Nice. I will go ahead and take the mansion then. Oh boy, another triple. Well,
I think we're both going off now.
yeah. I think we're just gonna go for Steel Fist. Triple Steel Fist, not discard a tough. Deal him 5. And then triple for the other Steel Fist. 5 more. And then let's do.
Invulnerability?
Yeah.
Nah,
Actually, though,
what could be Shadow Cat?
we're doing it. Invulnerability.
Yes, he did it.
Colossus
The
will
madman.
attack. He comes in with 40. And after
All
I
right.
attack him, take X, where X is the number of cards in those con type. I have nothing in my hand. You want to do your maximum effort play?
Yeah, you have one more activation since you can use muscles plus stick to it.
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering if you want to do that first, but we'll go for muscles.
I'm selfish. I want my move to be the last one for the turn.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And you could remove the last 2 threat, or you could punch for 3. I would say remove the last 2 threat because he is dead next turn. There is no chance that he survives the
I guess I
next
could
turn.
just clear Samurai. 3 in
Nah.
Spider-Man? No?
I think that removing 2 threat from the main scheme is like Samurai's just scheming for 1. That's all he's doing.
Okay. Over to you.
Maximum efforts. I take 17 damage. He takes 17 damage. I get counterattacked for 0.
Crushed it.
Next turn, I draw 8 cards.
Alright, he is attacking you.
I am predictably very dead.
Samurai schemes for 1.
Yep, but the threshold has actually just went up, so now the threshold it's what, 28?
Something crazy.
No, I think it's an even 30 because it's 16. No, 28. Yep, 28.
I'm just gonna take it to a tough. There's that 0 we shuffled back in. Draw a card, and then your encounter card.
You're starting to get a bit quiet.
Sorry. Yeah. So here's your encounter card. Here's my encounter card.
Oh, don't forget, I've got one more.
Oh, right.
We are playing Symbiote too. Now, if Stripe has a way to do damage to me in Alter Ego, this could be ruined. Forearm, we don't care. Tempo, we don't care.
Nice. Wow, this would be crazy with Mulligan and Symbiote suit. Assaults.
Assault, we don't care. I think you can just
Chump Spider-Man.
You have any number of options.
And there we go. Do you have an out of turn win there?
I'm in Alter Ego, so no.
Okay.
I have to flip to hero form to kill it, but I will tell you how much damage I am capable of dealing.
Well, I will use Deft Focus to play Made of Rage, make a basic attack here for 9. Hope.
We'll out of search for this card is fire.
Hope him for 3. I guess I should have used Titanium Muscles to pay for Made of Rage and not Deft Focus. Bulletproof Protector, Stick-to-itiveness for another.
You could kill the minions, so we get more points in a Sinister Motives campaign.
Yeah, we'll put 3 onto forearm here, and then strength for limitless stamina. Take forearm out, and that's basically it. I can give you the mansion.
I don't need it.
Alright, I'll roll it on myself. Lockjaw. Too expensive. Over to you.
Alright, double recover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh my gosh.
Hero form. Draw a card. Since I have overkill, I guess I might as well just take the route that kills everything. Double katana. Plus sacrifice Black Widow, kill one of these. Maximum efforts. Spend 16 health. Kill Samurai. Oh, don't kill myself. kill Samurai, spend the entire rest of my hands. This card is fired. 21 damage. He is dead.
Oh my
And
gosh.
that is Deadpool.
Yeah.
He is an active hindrance to the game until you suddenly just whoops, you win.
That felt a little bit like Cable, where he just like all of a sudden has these huge events, just bam, bam, bam,
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Yoo-Hoo basically carries this man in multiplayer. Like, it is a lifesaver. Like, the fact that I can just say thwart for 8 and now suddenly we're not in any danger anymore is crazy.
Yeah, those are some big chunky thwarts, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were man, all those acceleration tokens. There was so much threat
Yeah,
coming on the
they
mid.
didn't matter. They did not matter. We kept up with the main scheme pretty easily.
Yeah.
And that was with a team that does not have good thwarting. That's your Colossus in Pool. That's not a major thwarting deck. It's just there were these giant Yoo-Hoos and a bit of help from you in the early game until I was able to get set up. That helped a lot.
Yeah, I was
Losing the
surprised.
symbiote to early hurts because that card again. Once you have symbiote suit out, you can threaten to kill the villain from out of nowhere, at kind of any point.
Yeah, the
And if you
symbiote
don't
suit
have a
was
kill, you
huge.
just play max, bring them to 1 HP, kill them next turn.
And we didn't even like suffer the penalty. We only got one extra card from it. It wasn't that bad.
Oh, right, there's it ain't
Black
over. That's my
Widow is
40.
good tech. Black Widow saved us a bunch of times
Black
there.
Widow was so like I've tested versions of this deck before, and they kind of had disastrous results because they could do these big combos, but I would also just randomly lose to the few to exhausts to Shadow of the Past to just any number of things that'll just ruin the cool combo turn. Black Widow was the secret sauce that made this whole deck consistent. So I've also been running Assess. I never played Assess in that game after Strife flips because Strife hates Assess.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it is so bad in the matchup because it costs 1 and also makes him stronger. I guess it doesn't. Deadpool doesn't care about Strife's attack power for the most part. But the point is, I never played it after the ring. But the main thing was Assess the Situation has a mental resource, and I need a critical mass of mental resources in this deck in order to consistently hit Black Widow. I was actually running, of all cards, what's the mental enhanced card?
Oh yeah, enhanced awareness.
I was running 3 of those, and the only reason I stopped is because when I'm dying all the time, this stupid thing is a hero resource, and so it doesn't actually work.
Oh, yep.
So instead of using Assess the Situation, I'm using Assess the Situation. Just accidentally summoned an entire sort of basic cards on myself. Whatever. I use Assess the Situation, and I am drawing more cards, which often includes more mental resources. So that's a different way to help me find the mentals that I need.
Yeah, bait and switch. Is that a mental or an energy? I can't remember.
Bait and Switch is sadly an energy. But I hope Bait and Switch actually did prove itself in this game. I mean, obviously it was really good against Strife because I could do a trick to make sure that his attack power was hilariously low.
Yeah, yeah.
But like Deadpool just doesn't care. It's worse than Yoo-Hoo, but I will take a worse Yoo-Hoo to get 3 more copies of it.
Do you have X-Force Recruit in there for that one measly extra hit
I
point? Or not really.
I thought about it, but it's like it's it's a card slot.
Yeah.
I don't think it has a mental resource.
Yeah.
It does not.
Whoops. Just went away.
So let's see. Again, Moira is huge in this deck because you get to kind of do the Angel thing where you're using her effects every single turn. I completely forgot that you probably could have also used her once or twice, but Deadpool is a selfish man. He would not have let you use him anyway.
Yeah, after I was set up, I really only went down that one turn that I got hit with all those attachments, and I think you used for that turn anyways. So I think
Probably.
like I was surprised how well this Colossus-Pool deck went. It was a little bit flooded with resources at certain points.
But that's and the strife matchup. Yeah, obviously the strife matchup gives and takes because it gives you things to spend all those resources on. But whoops, I'm ruining your nice looking display. My bad.
Nah, it's not that nice.
I was just
You're
trying
good.
to find the cards. Mulligan, I was not impressed with in that game. I'll I would keep testing it to see if it continues to have those kinds of results. I think in order to make Mulligan work, you really need metagames.
Yeah, I was hoping like Machine Man is just such a good card for Colossus. I was hoping having that out and having stick to itiveness would maybe be enough, but it really was not enough.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, my main idea was just the early game, just helping it draw deeper. I think also it's much weaker in Strife. There's like if you're already drawing a third of your deck, you don't really need to draw a second third of your deck.
Yeah, also true. Like, it does cause you to accelerate, or not accelerate, you get more encounter cards when you play Mulligan. Like, the card looked really broken to me when I first saw it, and it's been a bit more balanced than I'd initially assumed. I think you have to play a specific kind of deck to really abuse its power.
Yeah. Also, like, I always forget playing Colossus against the next evolution box. Hope Summers is such a good card for him and completely unplayable. Like,
Yep,
she would have been a perfect play on some of those resource bloat hands.
yep.
All right, well, I'm gonna.
I was impressed with superpower training. Like that was a big lifesaver. I probably should make room for it in this deck because getting out, searching out arms to the teeth for confuses or katanas or getting out. What's the other one? The scheme attachments.
Yeah, it
It ain't over.
Yeah,
Or even build support to get Chimichanga Truck. Basically, because Yoo-Hoo exists, I can one shot personal player side schemes, and I might consider adding one or two of those to the deck, realizing the fact that I can just one shot them with Yoo-Hoo.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I don't know if the
Like
protection
the Ready to
ones are that
Rumbles
good for you.
are usually my flex cards, but I think these could easily be replaced with Superpower Training, Build Support.
I guess.
And actually, maybe now that because they eroded specialization, didn't they? So now the +4 HP actually works.
Yeah, yeah. Tony mentioned that on his
So
stream.
specialization training actually should be in this deck because then Deadpool gets another +4 HP, and you can
And it's much easier to clear
and also
too.
you draw a card every time you get hit, which actually huge for Deadpool.
Yeah, the downside is also like much less for him when you can just trade health for thwart. I'm wondering about render medical aid just for Black Widow, I guess. Helps so you heal yourself
She
for some and then heals her a little bit.
I don't need the healing. Black Widow doesn't really like. She activates once and then she just sits. Like the only reason she would need healing is if I'm against a matchup where there's pings, and in that case, I probably just don't use her initial activation.
Sure.
The other thing I might want to make room for I got out here because I've had it in the list back and forth is downtime. It's yet another setup card that's only good if I have endurance out. But if you're running specialized training, it it is probably worth it because then you can because then you have a few ways to increase your health enough, and then the double recovery means your big combo turn. Like what is it? The previous big combo turn. So okay, here's the math, I think, is that if you just have maximum effort plus fire, it's 36 damage. It is 38 damage if you have katanas. It's, what is it? It's like another 3 damage if you have endurance, and then it's another 3 more damage, or 4 more damage if you have, like, downtime so that you can get the full recovery. So downtime is probably worth considering a slot in this deck. So I think downtime and specialized training are the cards I'm going to have in the final build instead of these Ready to Rumbles.
Yeah. I guess the Ready Rumble is like if you do a double recovery and then still want to be ready. Maybe that's better in like
Yeah, but
Pool where you have the laser swords you want to be ready for.
could be done. Yeah, and anyway, the other thing I should probably mention, Mutant Education is amazing with Deadpool because you can shuffle the card back in and then search it immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, Symbiote Suit is his most broken card, but Mutant Education is, I feel like, the next most important one for him.
Yeah. especially with like Weapon X or and Mutant Education has been such a good card this entire like this whole three cycle whatever. I mean, because like Gambit
I
just
haven't
gets
even
rogue
been
right
that
behind.
impressed with it. I wasn't that impressed with it with most of the X-Men, but then starting with X Force, I've been using it a lot.
Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. What about you have Forge in there? Or I guess X Mansion is the only searchable card for him, huh?
He can search IPAC, so there's a consideration.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
But but there's not there's then after that you kind of fall off. You could maybe convert to a side scheme heavy version of the deck that has all three of the basic ones, and then also throws in Bunker, and then you hit that magic number of three. Because I think I usually want three targets for Forge.
yeah. Sometimes I'll play him with like one or two, depending. Like if it's like
Yeah,
Utopia and X Jet or something.
two is probably fine if you care about the chump block, but Deadpool does not care about the chump block.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you chump blocked a single time that game. I think it was all hits to the face.
I don't think I did. I have chump blocked with him occasionally if there's like a big minion in play that like I would rather die to that minion instead of letting them scheme. But the mutant liberation fronts isn't particularly threatening that way, so like you can usually just kill them.